right, we are live there. Let's make sure we're good to go on Rumble. Twitch, we're good to go. Kick, we're good to go. All right, welcome in, everybody. Charles was here. He says he's leaving work right at 4 o'clock and won't be back in the chat till 5. Thank you, Charles. Get home safe, buddy. All right, let's come back over to the chat here. Yeah, Mr. Charles. Raymond was here. What's up, Raymond? Hey, Miss Gina is here. What's up, Miss Gina? Philip Bishop is here saying step it up, Lindor. Five, what's up, Five? Great to see you over on the Twitch side again. Miss Gina's back. Hello, Miss Gina. I'm doing good. Let me turn these guys down. I am listening to... I was listening to Rob and CP do the pregame show. They're just getting wrapped up now. But let's get into tonight's lineup, or this afternoon's lineup, excuse me. All right, let me come over. Let's look at the Met defense here today. It'll be Benj in left field. Luis Robert Jr. will be in center. Brett Beatty in right field. On the infield, Bichette will be at third. Lindor at short. Semien at second. Mark Vientos still in the lineup at first base. Freddie Peralta on the mound for his third start of the year for the Mets. And Francisco Alvarez behind the dish. Welcome in to anybody that was watching over on CP's pregame show. Welcome in. Thank you, CP, for the redirect. We will repay the favor. They will be live for postgame show today, so we will redirect our YouTube side over to CP's postgame. CP and Rob got you covered for pre and postgame. So, great stuff they do over there. I was listening in while setting up the stream here. Miss Gina says she stopped in. Let me close that down here. Now I'll come back over to the chat here. Miss Gina says she stopped in over at Rob and CP. What's bad? 5? What's so bad? The pitching is just terrible. For who? Hey, Bud is back. Says the Mets game, a cure for the withdrawal. The Mets have the third-ranked pitching staff. Oh, the Red Sox. Okay, gotcha. I was going to say, not the Mets, because the Mets have the third-ranked pitching staff in baseball right now. Yes, yep. I got no words for you, Red Sox. That's terrible. I was hoping the Red Sox would be able to compete in that division this year. I know it's early, 10, 11 games in. But not looking good over there. No, they are not. They are not father and son. I do not believe they are father and son. They seem kind of the same age to me. But I don't know. Maybe Chris will be here in the chat here in a couple minutes. All right, the lineup here today for the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte will lead it off. Corbin Carroll will bat second. Geraldo Perdomo will bat third. Moreno will bat fourth. Del Castillo will DH and bat fifth. Nolan Arenado sixth. Vargas seventh. Alec Thomas eighth. And Jorge Barosa will bat ninth. And once again, let's come over and look at the Met defense. The Met defense today: Benj in left, Robert Jr. in center, Beatty in right. And then on the infield, Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, Vientos at first, Peralta on the mound, and Alvarez behind the dish. Luminous is here. Hey, do we still Grimace? Grimace is still inside of the YouTube emotes, so we continue to use them. Ocean View is back. What's up, Ocean View? 5 says they have a game today and hope they make a comeback. You might be confused with East Coast Blue Jays. Pat and Pops. East Coast Blue Jays you might be thinking of. But, yeah, don't know why they're not hurrying up with first pitch here. This month we have already given out all our free memberships, so we'll do that again in May. Hey, Sinbin's here. What's up, Sinbin? Saying hi, PAS. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your stream. Thank you so much, Sinbin. Sinbin had a little baseball action today. He usually does the NHL. I was listening in a little bit at work while he was covering, I think it was Royals Guardians, I think. So great stuff once again, everybody. Yeah, once again, thank you everybody for hopping in. Some people might not know that the times got changed. Originally was supposed to be a 7 o'clock start and switched to 4 o'clock here. Sinbin says Royals 1, Guardians 2. Run scoring single in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, you got a good game. Last night we did the Dodger game here and 14-2. Not close. Not close at all. SNY is still at commercial break. Yeah, let's take a look at some of the other games going on today. The White Sox have a 1-0 lead over the Orioles. We're getting started here at 4:10. The Cubs and Rays at 6:40. Reds and Marlins as well. Padres, Pirates. Brewers, Red Sox at 6:45. Cardinals, Nationals as well. Then tonight at 7, the A's and Yankees. The A's are playing the Yankees. Then when they're done there, they'll come over to Citi Field for a weekend series with us. Dodgers and Blue Jays again at 7 tonight. Tigers and Twins at 7:40. Mariners and Rangers at 8. Astros, Rockies at 8:40. Braves, Angels at 9:40. And Phillies, Giants. The Phillies with a win last night in San Francisco, I believe. And there it is. The Guardians, Royals. Yeah, 2-1. The Royals only had one hit. Yes, I get SNY locally. Yep. Yep. When it's on SNY, I can't watch on MLB TV. But when it's on their other channel, everything is through MLB TV for me. All right, here we go. Once again, the tracker might be ahead of me. First pitch from Peralta is outside. 1-0. 1-0 the count. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Once again, Peralta is 1-0 on the year. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Mets in their white pinstripe jerseys. Mets across the chest. Blue caps today. Peralta's wearing long sleeves. Blue sleeves under the white jersey. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Two and two the count. Called strike 3. No, challenge that. That's strike. That's out. Why are we not challenging that? Frank T, that's the point of the challenge. Now it's a full count. And that one lined in the base hit. Should have challenged it. Wow, solo home run in the top of the second for the catcher for Kansas City. And that was the only hit they had all day. Yo, Frankie Nicotine is here. What's up, Frank? Here's Corbin Carroll. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Corbin Carroll batting .313 on the young season. 2 homers. 9 runs batted in. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Tenth pitch from Peralta coming up. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. That'll bring up Perdomo. 1 out, 1 on. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't challenge that, Mark. The first pitch to Perdomo, and that one rifled out to center field. Robert back, he'll make the catch, 2 away. Raymond said turn 2 here. That was before the second out there. Peralta had 11 pitches here in the first. Moreno the batter. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Once again, if you came over from CP stream, let me know. Really appreciate CP doing that. Swung on a miss, 0-2. And at the end of our stream today, they have post game, so we'll redirect back over to the Rob and CP for post game as well. Olga's here as well. What's up, Olga? The 0-2 from Peralta. He deals. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. One and two the count. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Peralta, 15 pitches here in the first. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. 2 out, runner still at first here. Peralta will deal the 3-2. Bounce in the dirt. That'll put runners on first and second here. Jorge says hello. Jorge telling everybody needs to be positive. Down low, 1-0. Peralta throwing a ton of pitches here in the first. And that's what's hurt him so far this year. He hasn't been able to get into a deep game. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. th pitch from the of the inning. Peralta will deal. Swung on a miss, 1-2. We're up to 89 in the chat already here in the top of the first. Welcome in, everybody. Down low, 2-2. 2-2 the count. And a ground ball at second. Semion's got it. He'll plant and fire to first. That'll retire the side. The Diamondbacks strand a couple. Peralta throws 21 pitches, but does not give up a run. We go bottom one. Mets coming to bat. We'll look at the Met lineup. Hey, Dr. Delay is here. Stanley's here as well. Dr. Delay says positivity is a good thing, as it's a long season. 10 games in baseball is like 1 game to the NFL. Very true. All right, let's come over and look at the Met lineup today. 52 degrees there at Citi Field, 22 mile an hour wind, so real windy there. But Lindor will lead off for us. Bichette will bat second. Polanco will DH and bat third. Luis Robert Jr. in the 4th spot. Brett Baty 5th. Mark Vientos 6th. Marcus Semien 8th. Carson Bench, Semien is 7th, excuse me. Benj 8th, and Alvarez is 9th. Let's come back over to the chat here. But guys, make sure you check out both Sinbin and Dr. Delay. They both do a great job of covering other sports. Dr. Delay will get you covered with the Pirates. During football season, he's got you Steelers, but then mixes in other games as well. Sinbin usually got you covered with all kinds of NHL action, but today he did some baseball action. So guys, thank you all for stopping in. Yo, Caps is here. What's up, Caps? Caps saying LFGM. How is everyone? The Diamondbacks, it'll be Barossa in left, Thomas in center, Carroll in right, Arenado at third, Perdomo at short, Marte at second, Vargas at first, Gallen on the mound, and Moreno will do the catching. Down low, 1-0 to Lindor. Lindor, 5 out of 37 so far in the year. That's a 135 average. Has walked 10 times, though, and he scored 7 runs. Inside corner, 1-1. Once again, the YouTube side, we are getting closer to 8,700 subs. Outside, 2-1. Two and one to count to Lindor. Gallen will deal. Fouled off. 2-2. Light, welcome in, saying hi. The 2-2. And that one ripped. Base hit in the right field. There you go, Lindor. That'll bring up Bichette. Last year, these two teams split the 6 games. But here comes Bichette. He's got his average up to 200. Still waiting for his first home run. He has 6 RBI. Striking out a lot. He's struck out 12 times already. In for a strike, 0-1. Pick-off throw. I'll get to that message from Frank here in a second. The 0-1. Popped foul, 0-2. Frank says Mrs. Jane cured Carla's cold with the homemade ginger tea. No special iced tea. Right. It wasn't the special iced tea that did it. Jorge says, let's go, Captain. Don't get caught on first. And that one, base hit in the right field. Lindor will make the turn at second. Is he going to stop? He did. So back-to-back singles to start this one. That'll bring up Polanco. I know Polanco's DHing today, but I bunt the runners over here. How's Polanco doing so far this year? 188 average at 6 out of 32. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. No home runs yet either. Gallen will deal. His 9th pitch. Oh, yeah, look. The Diamondbacks infield's coming in. They're expecting the bunt. And chopped foul, 0-1. Roadrunner says, let's see a bow blast today. Raymond says, let's keep the hits coming. I do not speak Spanish. The 0-1. And popped foul, 0-2. Does Hunt and Peck sucks? What do you mean? The 0-2. Lindor bouncing around second. And slash towards the other way off the third baseman's glove. And everybody's going to be safe. Arenado made his diving attempt, and he just laid there after the ball rolled away. I'm giving him a single. That'll load the bases here for Robert Jr. No, you don't have to be sorry. Yo, DK's here. What's up, DK? Luis Robert Jr., bases loaded, nobody out here in the first. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Robert has reached base safely in all 8 starts. He's batting .333, 10 out of 30. He's got 1 home run. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The sacks are packed with Mets. The 1-1. Down low. Ooh, called a strike. Ooh, I thought that was low. No challenge. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring up Beatty. My English is more complicated. Yeah, well, I don't know any Spanish, so. Beatty takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. Your streaming is very good, thank you. Beatty so far, 242 on the year. No homers, 4 runs batted in. 17th pitch from Gallen. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one hit out to center. And the center fielder will make the catch. Lindor will tag and come home. And the Mets take a 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Vientos. Still runners on first and second. Yeah, Alec Thomas made the catch, the center fielder. Vientos in his career versus Gallen, 2 for 9. One of those is a home run. Down low, 1-0. Welcome in. We're up to 165 on the YouTube side already. Welcome in. Robert P is back, saying, "What's up, all? Let's go, Mets." The 1-0. And they're in for a strike, 1-1. "20 pitches from Gallen here in the first, so both pitchers." The 1-1. And that one hit out the center field. Thomas will come in. He'll make the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets take the lead. They loaded the bases with nobody out and only got the one. But they got the one. So we go to the second. It'll be Arenado, Vargas, and Thomas coming up for Arizona. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the other games going on or getting ready to go on here. The White Sox now have a 2-0 lead over the Orioles. That game in the 4th inning. I believe our guy Fitzy will be live tonight for the Red Sox game. Red Sox Brewers at 6:45, I believe. Let me just delete some of this nonsense over on some of the other platforms. All right, here we go. Once again, welcome in, everybody. If you are new here, my name is John. I go live for every Met game. We'll mix in some other games. Like last night, we did the Dodgers Blue Jays game. Let me come back over to the chat. Frank T says, a most respectful hello to Mrs. PAS from us all. Whoa, she said, whoa. Frank's speaking for everybody. All right, here we go. Top of the second. Inside 1-0. Joe is here. Uh-oh, did I miss Joe? A German suplex. At least it wasn't an F5. At least it wasn't an F5. 1-1 the count here to Arenado. He's batting .200 on the season. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one ripped out to left field. Benj will come over and make the catch. One away. Off the bat, I did not think that was going to be caught. Yep, Juan Soto is injured. Yep, he's going to be out at least 10 days. But maybe longer. Right now, the Flyers hold the third spot in the division. Third spot in the division. And they play the Devils tonight. In for a strike here, 0-1. I will not be streaming the Flyer game tonight, but I will be watching. Now that we're doing the Met game here at 4. The 0-1. And fouled off, 0-2. So, they got to keep winning, though. They can't. You got to beat the teams that are behind you in the standing. So, tonight is a must-win. And a little chopper foul. Is an F6 okay? Sure, an F6 is okay. No worries, Frank. Peralta in his career against the Diamondbacks, a 4-0 record. And a little dribbler back up the mound, and Lindor boots it. E6. Former Gold Glove shortstop has been trashed defensively the last 2 years. Up high, 1-0. Paula's back. What's up, Paula? Down low, 2-0. Is it really on ESPN? Yeah, that stinks. The 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Let's go over to Game Center and look. Oh, it's on. It's also on NBC Sports. So, good. I will get the Flyer broadcast. There's a strike. 3-1. MF is back. What's up, MF? Mrs. Jane is a Flyers fan, knowing this is a Rangers home. Swung on a foul tipped, 0-2. Or 3-2, excuse me. MF says my son's going to the Devils Flyers game tonight. Three and two the count here. Peralta deals. Outside ball 4. So after the error, now we get a walk. Come on. Don't give them free stuff. That'll bring up Barroso with only 1 out. What is right field? What do you mean? Bud says there's so many of us. I just say hello to everyone. Hello. And a little chopper in front of the plate. The only play is down the first. 2 away. It'll be a sacrifice. But it's second and third now. Back to the top of the lineup with Marte, who singled. That's something you never call either. Let's see. Did he step on the plate? He's not on the plate, but he's not in the batter box either. He could have been called out. Now we have a pitch comm issue. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Tell me a word in Spanish? No. Swung on a miss, 2-1. How's that? Does that count? Looks like my internet is all fuzzy. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Hey, Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? .41 pitches here from Peralta. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Johnny's here as well. What's up, Johnny? Swung on a miss. He struck him out. The Diamondbacks strand 2 more. If they've left 4 men on through 2, we go bottom second. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. Semien, Benj, and Alvarez. I'm good, Ron. How are you doing? Star says the D-backs are not used to the weather. Did you get the computer pick? What do you mean the computer pick? Did you send me a text, right? And I didn't, and I missed it? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did, Frank. The one with the cats? Yep. A lot of pitches for Freddie, yep. Hey, Jonathan is here. What's up, Jonathan? Here we go, bottom two. Down low, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Semien turning things around here. He's got the average up to 257. Went 7 for 15 in that Giant series. And popped up. Foul territory. Arenado makes the catch. Nice play by Arenado. Cap says here in Saratoga, I woke up to snow on the ground. Unreal. Yep. Well, since removing the Met hat and going with the Jet hat, we're 3-0. First pitch to Benj was outside, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Bam is here. What's up, Bam? The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. It's getting warmer for crickets to show up. No, it's not. That's why they moved the game from 7 to 4 o'clock. It's not getting warmer. Outside, 3-1. And fouled off. Will crickets come out of hibernation? I don't know. I don't know if he will or not. He might wait till later in the season. The 3-2 to Bench. 30th pitch from Gallen. And ripped up the middle, but the shortstop played it perfect. Over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez batting .292 on the year, leads the team in home runs with 3. They were all solo shots because he's only got 3 RBI. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. 2-0 the count. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Thomas Fitzpatrick is here. What's up, Fitzy? He says maybe Crickets is like Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. So 2-1. Up high, 3-1. But guys, make sure you check out Thomas Fitzpatrick as well. Fitzy's got you covered with the Red Sox, the Boston Bruins. Fitzy, make sure you post your link in the chat. Let us know what you got coming up. Inside ball 4. That'll get us back to the top of the lineup with Lindor, who singled his first time. He scored the Met run. Congrats to Fitzy's Michigan Wolverines for winning the national championship. Hey, there's CP. There he is. Let's go, Mats. What's up, CP? Thank you for the redirect. I will, in for a strike, I will repay the favor for postgame today. Oh, and 1 to count. Gallen up to 36 pitches here in the second inning. So both pitchers throwing a ton of pitches early on. And that one ripped out to right. Carroll, and it's over his head. Alvarez on his way to third. Gets loose. Alvarez will come home, and it's 2-0 Mets. The throw was perfect into the cutoff man, and he dropped it, and it rolled away. And Lindor ends up on third. We'll see if it's an RBI or if it's the error that lets him score. Either way, it's 2-0. Lindor 2 for 2 today. Jonathan says, or the Candyman. Or the Candyman. Say Crickets 3 times, he'll appear. No RBI, it is an error. Here's Bichette. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0 to Bichette. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. I might have challenged that one. That one looked inside. Cap saying LFGM. There's Fitzy's link on the YouTube side, everyone. Make sure you go over. Give him, hit that free subscribe button over there. Down low, 2-1. Fitzy says he's got more of the Red Sox baseball. Chugga chugga choo choo Alvarez. The walk says, let's go, Bo. Gallen up to 40 pitches here. And that one blooped out to right. Carroll shading his eyes. He'll make the catch this time. And that'll end the inning. But the Mets get another run. It's 2-0 as we head to the third. CP says LFG. All right, here we go to the third inning, everybody. Let's check. Fitzy says he'll be live for the Red Sox. That's at 6:45 tonight. Crochet on the mound. All right, we're going to the top of the third here. Let me know when Francisco gets a double. Well, you got to be more specific than that. CP says this ump has missed 3 strikes and balls already for the Mets. I thought the leadoff man Marte. I thought they struck him out, and Alvarez didn't challenge. And that one to Alvarez there on the inside pitch. Up to 190 in the chat. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up for us. Consider hitting that free subscribe button on the YouTube side. We do go live for every Met game. Oh, I have... Look, see? Fired. I'm fired. Look, I gotta fire myself. I have not been keeping track of our tracker here. Out. Oh, called a strike. That ball looked outside, but... Swung on a miss, 0-2. There we go. The Mets have now scored 51 runs on the season. And that one lifted out to left. Bench. He goes back. He'll make the catch. One away. Definitely want to watch that Sox game with the whole Contreras situation. Oh, I haven't been paying attention then. Yeah, that was strike 3 on Marte's first at bat for sure. Hey, yo, Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? Let's go, Mets. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 0-1. Unconscious as black licorice still sucks. That's a good way to get you banned from the channel there. The 0-1 to Perdomo. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Devin says, Mets easy win today. Arizona's the most overrated team in baseball. He went, struck him out. And, the third base umpire said, no, come on. Let's see. Oh, he went. That's a strike. Yo, Danny Caps gifted 10 memberships. Let's go. Thank you so much, Caps. And a ground ball to second. Semion's got it. Over to first. 2 away. Caps with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, Caps, for going above and beyond to support the channel like that. To be eligible for those free subs, or for those free memberships, you do have to hit that free subscribe button. Cap says he hit on the UConn point spread and Michigan money line. There you go. In for a strike, 0-1. Moreno walked his first time. iPad Alcatraz needs some inmates. Yep. Even CP said he went. Yep. Outside, 2-1. Frank said, what? 86. Hey, that's a sign. We're in the 40th anniversary of 86. And that one line to short. Lindor makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Peralta. We go bottom 3. It'll be Polanco, Robert Jr., and Beatty coming up. Let's come over and take a look. See who got those free memberships. I missed it. Let's see who we got here. Neo got one. I won't say that name, but that's funny. Greg got one. Wesley got one. Carol got one. WGW got one. Echo got one. Blitz got one. Yeah, Contreras Wilson is pissed at the Brewers for hitting him. A lot of history there back in his National League Central days. Gotcha. Capsa has had surgery. Oh, he had carpal tunnel surgery, I believe. Freddy Krueger on the mound, carving them up. All right, we are going bottom three here. The Mets have put up one each in the first and second. A sacrifice fly from Beatty in the first scored Lindor. And a base hit by Lindor and a throwing error by Arizona let Alvarez score the second run. Mets Athletics game on Saturday. If anybody's going, make sure you get there early for the Juan Soto bobblehead. On the outside corner, 0-1. On the outside corner, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. They had swung on a miss. He struck him out, one away. Second strikeout for Gallen. Most wins since 2023. Gallen number 1 at 45 wins. Peralta at number 2 with 41 wins. Hey, Sean Emmons here. What's up, Sean? He's going 9-2 Mets and Peralta with 8 Ks. That was called a strike. Robert challenges. And it's low, 1-0. The 1-0 to Robert. And that's a strike right down the middle, 1-1. Down low. Oh, I thought the umpire was going to call that a strike. Outside, 2-1. And Robert pulls one that's going to go foul. 2-2 the count. Way out in front. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. Oh, up high, ball 4. So a 1-out walk here. That'll bring up Beatty. Beatty had the sacrifice fly in the first. That's got the Mets on the board. So no official at-bat yet. Look at everybody all bundled up. And that one ripped on the ground. Oh, that's a double play. 3-3-6 double play. Nice play down there at first base. Just bad luck. We go to the fourth. Still 2-0 Mets. It'll be Del Castillo, Arenado, and Vargas coming up for the Diamondbacks. We are going to the fourth inning. All right, let's come over and look at some of the other games from today. The White Sox have a 2-1 lead over the Orioles. That game in the sixth inning. The only other game going on is us here. Then at 6:40, you got the Cubs, Rays, Reds, Marlins, Padres, Pirates. Then at 6:45, the Brewers, Red Sox, Cardinals, Nationals. At 7:05, you got the A's, Yankees. I find it interesting that the Mets changed their start time for the game. The Yankees are home, but they didn't change their start time. The Dodgers, Blue Jays tonight at 7. Tigers, Twins at 7:40. Mariners, Rangers at 8. Astros, Rockies at 8:40. Braves and Angels at 9:40. And Phillies and Giants at 9:45. And the only final, the Guardians beat the Royals 2-1. Bud's asking Frank, do you have Mrs. Jane and Carla addicted yet? I heard the truck. Did you hear the truck? You had 2 packages. I had 1 and you had 2 in the box. Swung on, I missed. Quickly ahead 0-2 here. Del Castillo grounded out his first time. Jose says 2-0. Awesome. Outside 1-2. Jose says, "What's up, John? Just got off work. Let's get it. Let's get it." So the other day when I was thinking about the long line of amazing Mets backup catchers, I forgot to include. Oh, that one fouled off. Still 1-2. Todd Hundley and Mackie Sasser. Oh yeah, Mackie Sasser. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Swung on a miss. Held on to by Alvarez. 1 away. Third strikeout for Peralta. Hey, there's our buddy Steve Gelbs. That'll bring up Arenado. He flew out to left his first time. First pitch was in for a strike, 0-1. On the outside corner, quickly ahead 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Jacob Wilkins says, how about them Flyers? And that one fouled off. Still 1-2. Once again, since we stopped doing Flyers because baseball season started, they are 11-4-1. And have climbed from 10th place to, well, I don't want to say 10th place. Oh, inside 2-2. They were about 6th, and now they're 3rd in the division. Yeah, keep wearing that green hat, and we keep winning. 3-0 so far. And a ground ball down the 3rd. Nice play by Bichette. He sets, fired, got him. 2 away. That'll bring up Vargas. He reached on there his first time. Roadrunner says the Bronx is warmer with all the hot air from the booth. How am I a Yankees boy? Clown. Oh, and a bunt. Peralta off the mound. He grabs it, fires. Oh, and he dropped it. I'm going to give him an infield single this time. I think he beat it either way. Yeah, Vint, if... no, he came off the back. So, it's a base hit. That's a base hit, if you ask me. Stephen D is here. No, they don't need to thank the Rangers, though. Yeah, you guys are ahead of us, Dr. Delay. You guys are 6 points ahead of us in second, so. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. '70th pitch from Peralta coming up. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Two and two to count. Oh, Peralta steps off. Yes, Beatty's in the lineup. Beatty made the last. Beatty grounded into a double play to end the last inning. Outside, 3-2. Relax, Frank. The Rangers won one game that helped the Flyers. One. Fouled off, still 3-2. Yeah, too many pitches, says Raymond. Yep. Yeah, he's at 73 here, only in the 4th inning. And that's been his problem this season so far. Too many pitches. He's not been able to get through 6. And today he's not going to be able to get through 6. Maybe not even through 5. The 3-2. And it popped up. Bichette in foul territory will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 4. Still 2-0 Mets. For the Mets, it'll be Vientos, Semien, and Bench coming up. 6, 7, and 8. Dr. DeLay says that reminds me of when I had Detroit Lion fans asking me to stop covering games. They were 3-6 when I called their games. He thinks that's the reason they missed the playoffs. Back up over 200 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Smash them thumbs up for us. We are up to 66 likes on the stream. Yeah, and only Detroit was the only team that was ahead of us. The Capitals and Devils are behind us. Oh, I thought he was going to call it a strike. 1-0 to Vientos. Outside, 1-1. No, 2-0 should be. 2-0. SNY's got it at 1-1, but I think it's 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Gallen looking down at his feet there. Not sure if he didn't like something there in the pitching rubber. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. 3-1 the count. Gallen deals and pop foul. We go full. Three and two the count. Right down the middle. How are you fooled by a fastball down the middle of the plate? At least swing, man. One away. That'll bring up Semyon, who fouled out his first time. In for a strike, 0-1. Whoa, up and in, 1-1. Gallen at 60 pitches here. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. And swung out the left. Morosa will make the catch. That wasn't nearly as deep as I thought it was going to be. 2 out, nobody on for Ben. She grounded out to short his first time. Cap swing the bat, right? There's some of the emote. That's one of the emotes you get with those channel memberships. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, swing. That's all I ask. Still have nightmares of Carlos Beltran standing there with the bat on his shoulder. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Three and 0 the count. Right down the middle, 3-1. JT, what do you mean? The Mets didn't sign. The Mets didn't sign him to play. He's in the front office now. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk will bring up Alvarez. The Mets didn't sign Alvarez or JD Martinez to play. So Ben's on first with 2 out. Pick-off throw, not in time. Frank's over in Lyndhurst, he says. Hey, Charles is back. What's up, Charles? And that one fouled off down the right field side, 0-1. Oh, did it hit him? No, 1-1. He's going to have to turn on one then if they're going to pitch him in. 70th pitch from Gallen, so both pitchers up over 70 through 4. And a ground ball to short. Backhanded, he sets, fires, not in time. Alvarez broke his bat. Let's wait. Let me just double check, make sure he's safe. No, he's safe. An infield single. That'll bring up Lindor. He is safe. That'll bring up Lindor. Not yet. Moab. I wouldn't go with that yet, just because he's 2 for 2 today. I don't know if he's out of the slump yet. We're getting a mound visit here. Once again, another inning where there were 2 out, nobody on. In the second inning, that's how the Mets scored. There were 2 out, nobody on. Alvarez got on, and then Lindor got the base hit in the error to score the run. Oh, I don't know, Frank. You guys will have to tell me if the math is mathin'. There's 223 people in the chat. I bet you we don't have 100 likes. The first pitch to Lindor. It popped up. In foul territory, the catcher comes over. And Arenado makes another unbelievable catch in foul territory. That'll end the inning. We go to the 5th. Still 2-0 Mets. Arenado might not be the same offensively as he once was, but that defense is legit. All right. Once again, welcome in everybody. We're 200 and oh, he asked me if the math was mathing. 222 in the live stream. 80 likes. 80 likes right now. Smash them thumbs up for us, everybody. Caps has got to love them first pitch swings. John is providing top tier play by play. Howie would be proud. Thank you, Moab. Keep hitting that thumbs up. I love it. We got everybody updating us. All right, for the Diamondbacks here in the fifth, it'll be 9-1-2. Barossa, Marte, and Carroll. Greg with 3 G's. Well, that means his name is actually Greg and not Gregory. Barossa, once again, leading off. 75th pitch from Peralta. 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Barossa was given credit for a sacrifice bunt. His first time. The 1-1. Fouled straight back, 1-2. Uh-oh. I just lost the game. There it is. Down low, 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Yep, 80th pitch coming up. Fouled off, we'll do it again. Three and 2 to count. And fouled off again. Frank says Mrs. Jane is cooking beef stroganoff. My apologies on spelling or lack of. I do not know if that's correct or not. The 3-2. And that one popped up. And foul. Swung on a miss. What a pitch. Fourth strikeout for Peralta. We go back to the top of the lineup here with Marte, who's 1 for 2. A single and a strikeout. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Ooh, in for a strike, 1-1. That looked high and outside, but no challenge from Marte. Timeout. Umpire's got something in his eye. One and one to count. Oh, on the inside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Cold strike three. Got him looking. Five strikeouts now for Peralta. Back to back here in the fifth. Oh, inside 1-0 here to Corbin Carroll. Whew, man. Moab says, I'm saying it. I sense a no-no from the Mets this year. Oh, that's a strike. That one crossed up Alvarez, but it was called a strike. I had that thought too, Moab, and I think it's going to be Cousin Nolan. Outside, 2-1. And a ground ball. It's past the diving Vientos in the right field. A 2-out single for Carroll will bring up Perdomo. Peralta, the pitching coach coming out. Peralta here at 91 pitches. My guess is they want to get him through this inning. Well, they probably want to settle him down here. Give him a little breather. Brazoban getting warmed up in the Met pen. Up high, 1-0. Perdomo flew out to center, grounded out to second. The 1-0. Pick-off throw, not in time. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Throw back down to first, not in time. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Man, timeout again here. Not sure who called it this time. This has slowed down. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. My guess is this is Peralta's last batter. You got to stop goofing off here. There's a strike right down the middle, 3-2. Oh, that's a good one, Charles. Charles says you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. The 3-2. Well, then finish it instead of walking people, dude. Down low, ball 4. I wouldn't let him keep going here. I know he wants to stay in to be the pitcher of record, but he's at 97 pitches here. Way too early in the year to let a pitcher go this far. Outside, 1-0. 2 out and nobody on. Once again, another inning where the team in the field can't get out of it. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Whoa, what is up with my internet? There's a strike, 1-2. One and two to count. Oh, it's got to be the wind messing with everything. The 1-2. Oh, and he hit him. You got to get him out of the game, man. What are we doing? One batter too late. Peralta cannot get through 5 innings, man. But no runs. But all right, it'll be Brazaban coming in. What are you talking about? The Mets have 2 no-hitters, and Johan was the first. The other one was, I think, 5 pitchers combined. I think 5 pitchers combined for a no-hitter. A no-hitter doesn't have to be a complete game by the pitcher. Two out. There were 2 out and nobody on after back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. A single, a walk, and a hit batter have loaded the bases. All right, here we go. Bases loaded here. First pitch from Basil in for a strike, 0-1. It swung on a missed 0-2. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. All right, Brazzavon, come on, let's get through this. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Yes, Peralta is responsible for the runners on base. Yep. They should have taken him out after the walk. I know he was ahead 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. He's challenging the call. Who cares, unconscious? My goodness. You come in here spewing nonsense about the past and then get butthurt because, I said pitchers don't go long anymore. It's overturned. It's a ball, so the count's 2-2. And that one ripped into right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And Perdomo will score, and we are tied. And it's first and third. So this is all with 2 outs here. All right, unconscious. Goodbye, dude. I don't need you here. I'll lose the sub. Thanks. So the score now 2-2. Here's Arenado. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. One and two the count. Tenth pitch from Brazoban. Down in the dirt. They check down at first. No swing. 2-2. And that one blooped out to center field. And that's going to fall in. And the Diamondbacks have taken the lead. And this team is falling apart here in the 5th. All with 2 out. And there's still second and third and 2 out here. So now Peralta's on the short side. Outside, 1-0. Bounce down low, 2-0. And a ground ball down to first. Vientos has got it. He'll take it to the bag. We're halfway through. The Diamondbacks now lead 3-2. 8 men came to the plate there for Arizona. It'll be Bichette, Polanco, and Robert Jr. coming up down a run. They are in the top of the 8th there in Chicago. The Orioles now up 4-2 over the White Sox. That's the only other game going on right now. Mike says, Mets are killing me. Mets are killing me, man. Two out, nobody on to start the inning, and you give up 3 runs. Raymond says, let's go, Bo. Yonkers Joe is checking in from Phoenix. What's up, Yonkers Joe? Bichette takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Bud says, let's go, Mets. Get those runs back. Gallen so far, 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. On the outside corner, 2-1. Luis Garcia getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. Gallen up to 75 pitches here. The 2-1. And fouled off, 2-2. 2-2 the count. Swung on a miss at a ball in the dirt and went away. That'll bring up Polanco, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. On the outside corner, 0-1. And check swing foul, 0-2. Three to 1. Should be a 2-1 ball game, Keys. What are you talking about? What happened? A single, a walk, a hit batter, and then back-to-back singles. All with 2 out. Inside, 1 and 2. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one golfed out to right. Carroll shades his eyes. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Swung on a miss by Robert. 0-1. He struck out and walked so far today. Outside, 1-1. And fouled off. 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. DJ says, hell yeah, I got D-backs first 5. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Gallen up to 86 pitches here. 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the inning. And fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. We are 10 away from 8,700. Let's go. And that one ripped out to left. That'll go foul. The 3-2. Bounced in the dirt. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Beatty. Once again, my internet is all wacky today. For streaming, it is fuzzy. Down low, 1-0 to Beatty. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. We get a mound visit here. 2-0 the count. Cap says, wow, 3-2. Come on, Mets. Leo's here. We just need to win series continuously. Come on, Peralta. Now, Peralta's out of the game. Behind 3-2. The 2-0. Inside. 3-0. Oh, Gallen challenged. No, the pitcher did. It was inside. Gallen challenged that. Don't blame the catcher on that. That was the pitcher. Three and 0. Gallen up to 92 pitches. The pitch, and right down the middle, 3-1. Ryan Thompson getting warmed up in the Diamondback bullpen. The 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Called strike 3. What? Brett Beatty, swing the stinking bat. Second time a Met has struck out on a fastball right down the middle of the plate because he's fooled by a fastball. We go to the 6th. Caps even says it. 3 straight down the middle of the plate. Let's check the like count on the big side. We're up to 92 likes. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up for us. See who comes in to pitch here for the Mets. It'll be 8-9-1 for Arizona. Hey, CH is here. CH. He's snap into a Slim Jim. Mets got to keep it to 1 here. Garcia, the new pitcher. 3 games. He's got a 6.00 ERA so far. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Frank, a bat resting on the shoulder doesn't do much. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one looped out to center. Robert will make the catch, 1 away. We are 9 away from 8,700. CH says Mets 6-4 through the first 10. Yep. In for a strike, 0-1. And a little dribbler back to the pitcher. Over to first, 2 away. Is it separate? Mike E, thank you for hitting that follow button or subscribe button. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. My back, he said. Back to the top of the lineup here with Marte. Takes a pitch down low, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Swung on a miss. That pitch way inside, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one laced out the center. Robert gets turned around, but he'll make the catch. A nice 1-2-3 inning from Garcia. We go bottom 6, still 3-2 Diamondbacks. It'll be Vientos, Semien, and Benj coming up. Does Corbin know what day it is? Who's Corbin? Who's Corbin? Jorge says, let's go Mets. All right, here we go. Down a run. See how the Mets can respond here. CH says Corbin is someone else who streams Red Sox games. He said, yeah, it's clogged. How many subscribers does he have? Oh, he only streams on Wednesdays? Well, it's Tuesday, though. Ryan Thompson, the new pitcher here for the Diamondbacks. He's made 5 appearances this year. No, 0.00 ERA. There he is, Crickets in the chat. What is up, Crickets? One and 0 to count to Vientos. And that one blooped out to right. Carroll over towards the line. It'll go out of play. 1-1. Darth is here. What's up? Bud says crickets are chirping. $21,000 subs. What does he usually do if he only streams Wednesdays? The 1-1. Swung on a missed 1 and 2. The 1-2. And a chopper up the middle, but the shortstop is there. Over to first, 1 away. That'll bring up Semyon, who's 0 for 2. Fouled out and flew out to left. And fouled off 0-1. Oh, he usually covers Red Sox news and farm news. He doesn't usually do in-game reaction. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. It's only the 6th inning, though. Funny. It's only the 6th. The 1-1. And that one laced out to center. Thomas, right there. 2 away. Cricket says, I hope the missus is doing well. Oh, I don't think she can hear me. And a chopper to the pitcher. Over to first, and that'll retire the side. The Mets put up no fight. Go down 1-2-3, and we go to the 7th inning. Still 3-2 Diamondbacks. Let's come over and check our like count. We're up to 97 likes on today's stream. Hit them thumbs up if you haven't. On the YouTube side, consider hitting that free subscribe button. It'll be Carroll, Perdomo, and Marino for Arizona here in the 7th. take a look. There was a game there in the top of the ninth. The Orioles still up 4-2 over the White Sox. Tridents. Says Mendoza off. Getting close to 8,700 subs. Let's go. Getting closer and closer. Garcia still on the mound here. Want to know the count. And a ground ball to third. Bichette's got it. Nice scoop by Vientos. One away. That was close down at first. And he was out. Here's Perdomo. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Yeah, kind of feels that way, Jermaine. Letting this one slip away. Like the offense has just gone quiet. And a bunt attempt, and it's foul, 1-2. Still have 200 in the chat. Let's go. No, it has not. And that one back up the middle. Oh, it hit Garcia. He's got it. We'll flip the first. 2 away. And Garcia, let's see where it got him. He's holding his hand. 1-3 on the putout. He's still holding his hand. Oh, line drive right off the wrist. Yeah, agree. Immortal Worm, agree. Little unlucky with the Arenado pop-up, but maybe Freddie should have... Yeah, after he walked that batter, after he gave up the single, he should have been taken out then. And who knows, the same thing still might have happened, but... Oh, man, they're showing a slow-mo. Lovelady getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. Garcia gonna throw. Now, it did hit him on the glove hand. So while it still sucks, he could still be injured. At least it wasn't his throwing hand. Garcia gives the thumbs up, says he's good to go. Oh, JK is here. What's up, JK? Oh, with us being at 94, that means we have gotten 10 new subs today. Welcome in. Inside 1-0. Two out. Nobody on here. Hasn't Mendoza learned his lesson yet on Lovelady? Apparently not. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Yeah, Stoney was here a little bit ago, Leo. He might still be listening in. But he was in the chat a little bit ago. Swung on a miss, 1-2. One and two to count. Garcia will deal. Outside 2-2. Joe Wirt says 100 like. Let's go. To 2-2. Outside 3-2. And we have 230 in the chat. We can get to 200 likes. Had them 1-2. Now it's a full count. And that one ripped out to left. That'll get in for extra bases. Bench comes over to get it. Fires it in the second. But a 2-out double. I personally would take him out here after getting hit by that pitch. The first pitch, they're in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Popped foul, 0-2. Frank says, let's make the math up. And a little dribbler to short. Nice hop by Vientos. Nice scoop. Man, Vientos looking sharp over at first base today. That was a bad throw by Lindor. All right, stand up and stretch, everybody. We go bottom 7. Mets down a run. It'll be 9-1-2. And let's stand up and stretch. We will be right back. right, here we go. Going bottom 7 once again, everybody. Alvarez, Lindor, and Bichette. Mets down a run. Love says the Mets will tie it up this inning. Murillo, the new pitcher here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one grounded down to third. Arenado's got it. Fired it over to first. 1 away. Lindor coming up. 1 out. Nobody on. Up high, 1-1, 1-0. Excuse me. One and 0 to Lindor, and popped it up. Arenado will make the catch. 2 away. His team putting up no fight after giving up the lead. Outside, 1-0. Bichette, the batter, he's 1 for 3 today. Had a single in the first. Brooks Raley getting warmed up in the Met pen. Bichette takes a strike. 1-0. Oh, he challenges. I think it's a strike. I don't know why he challenged. I think it's a strike. That's a strike. Yep. I don't know why he challenged. Bounced in the dirt. 2-1. Sin Bin back saying swing the bat. We are 5 away. The 2-1. Up and in. 3-1. And fouled off. 3-2. Oh, we are 4 away. 10th pitch of the inning from Murillo. And a ground ball down to first. Vargas will take it to the bag himself. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 again. We go to the 8th. Still 3-2 Arizona. Once again, our next live stream will be tomorrow afternoon for Game 2 of this series. 4 o'clock again. Cousin Nolan's on the mound tomorrow. Nolan McLean. Shout out to Caps today for the 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate you going above and beyond like that. But no matter what happens the rest of this one, on the YouTube side when we are done, we will redirect everybody over to post game with CP. Let me set that up right this second. I appreciate CP redirecting everybody over here from his channel during pregame. Trident, you need to calm down, dude. Please tell me what team in Major League Baseball history has gone undefeated. I'll wait for your answer. All right, here we go. Top 8. Brooks Raley, the new pitcher. Arenado takes first pitch ball, 1-0. Frank says, Mrs. Jane said we have this in extras. The 2-0. And grounded foul, 2-1. Six, 7, and 8 here for Arizona. The 2-1 to Arenado. Outside, 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. Jermaine says, I feel like a walk-off somehow. And that one lined in the center. That'll be a leadoff single. Jacob's back. What's up, Jacob? Sinbin says it's a one-run game and they have 6 outs to work with. Sinbin, let us know what you got coming up tonight. They're in for a strike, 0-1 to count. The 0-1. And a little chopper down the third. Bichette was playing in. He goes to second for 1, semi in the turn. Not in time. So 1 out and still 1 on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Alec Thomas. Baker, the new pinch hitter here. Oh, why are they taking Thomas out of the game? I wouldn't be taking with the wind whipping the way it is. I wouldn't be taking my best defensive outfielder out of this one. Yeah, but Carroll's not as good as a center fielder as Thomas. Way inside 1-0. Sin Bin's got the NHL at 6:05 and 9:05. Panthers Habs and Predators Ducks. Swung on a miss, 1-1. So anybody in the both are Central Time, so 7:05 and 9:05 or 10:05. The 1-1 off the plate, 2-1. So if you guys want to hang out on YouTube outside, 3-1, excuse me. Make sure you check out Sin Bin Stream. Does a great job of calling hockey games. Yeah, Minter's probably another week or two away, would be my guess. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking 2 away. Barossa will be the new batter here. 2 out, runner on first. Down low, 1-0. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate that. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Barossa shaking his head no, but you have a challenge. But he didn't use it. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. I get it. I used to get this way when it was. What agitates me the most now is when the batter stands there and doesn't swing the bat at a fastball right down the middle of the plate. And a chopper foul, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Flyers got that if they got those rebound goals. Well, the winner in overtime on Easter Sunday was off a rebound. Martone with his first NHL goal. The 3-2 pickoff throw to first, not in time. The Flyers play the Devils here in about a half hour. I'll be watching that one tonight while watching in on Fitzy's stream. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. The ball gets away. The throw down the first. That'll retire the side. We go to bottom 8. Still 3-2 Diamondbacks. For the Mets, it'll be Polanco, Robert Jr., and Beatty coming up. Needing some base runners. Yeah, 2 out of 3. If you win 2 out of every 3 games in baseball, By the end of the year, you'll have 108 wins. Not many teams get that many. We still have 248 people watching, 107 likes. Smash them thumbs up for us. It does help the channel. The more likes, the more interaction, the more YouTube will send the live stream out. Frank says, standing there and just hoping for a ball when you need to hit the ball upsets me extremely. Yeah, who else we got tonight in the NHL? The Panthers and Habs, the game Sinbin will be doing. Lightning Senators, Blue Jackets and Red Wings, Bruins and Canes, Avalanche and Blues, Flame Stars, Kraken Wild, Oilers Mammoth, Golden Knights and Canucks, and Predators Ducks. Jonathan Loizaga, the new pitcher here for Arizona. Loizaga, name's familiar. I believe he was a Yankee. And right down the middle to Polanco, 0-1. Oh, we're at 98. We're 2 away. The 0-1. Inside. 1-1. We're up to 252 in the chat. Let's go. 1-1 to count. The Wise are good deals. And that one roped into center field. Base hit. A leadoff single here. That'll bring up Robert Jr. Raymond says, get it going, Polanco. Cricket says, I can't wait for the hockey playoffs. Oh, Tyrone Taylor will be the pinch runner here. Robert the batter. Outside, 1-0. Andy says, come on, Mets. Jorge says, let's go, Mets. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0 to Robert. Jorge, come on, Roberto. LRJ, as some people call him. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Devin Williams and Lovelady both getting warmed up in the pen. My guess would be Williams only if it's tie or if the Mets are ahead. Yeah, there's a strike, 3-1. I have no problem with taking one there. Robert Jr. seems like a good acquisition. Yup. Exactly, CH. There's a strike, 3-2. It's free to hit that thumbs up. It's a full count now to Robert. The 3-2. Do they send Taylor? Loizaga will set. And pickoff throw, not in time. Oh, Taylor. Taylor changed his number. Taylor's now wearing number 28. Oh, challenge it. Challenge it. Nope. They said he waited too long. You can't challenge it. What is with this team getting the 3-0 counts and not swinging the bat? That's at least the third time today. And here's one of those guys that did it. Beatty had a 3-0 count and struck out looking. Pickoff throw. Taylor back in. The first pitch. Fouled off 0-1. Jake Taylor. Now that's funny. The 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. The 0-2 to Beatty. Up high, 1-2. Jermaine says need to be more aggressive in 3-0 counts. Maybe not 3-0, but at least 3-1, right? The 1-2 to Beatty. Loizaga will deal. And that one pulled. Base hit! Taylor will round second. He's on his way to third. And no throw. Runners on the corners with one out for Swaggy V. Just hit it too fast. And Taylor was aggressive right off the bat. Why? Now we're getting a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Young. I don't agree with this. But I didn't agree with the when they brought in Terrence the other day to pinch hit. I didn't agree with that, and he hit a 2-run double. Or 2-run double. If I'm Beatty, I put the pressure on by stealing second base as well. We're up to 289 in the chat. Let's go. We might tick up 300 again. Nope. Vientos was taken out of the game for Young. I think they want the righty-lefty matchup. Loizaga will set and deal. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. And fouled off 1-1. Sean says need a deep sack fly or a hit. We're up to 306 in the live chat. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Mets down a run. Runners on the corners with only one out. Taylor the runner at third. Beatty at first. Young the batter. 1-1 to count. Loizaga deals. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one hit out to center field. Back towards the track. Carroll will make the catch. Taylor will tag and come in to score, and we're tied at 3. So Young pays off with the sacrifice fly. Aggressive base running by Taylor to go from first to third on that single. That'll bring up Semien. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Frank says he predicted 133. Charles is down to the wire action on the PAS network. The 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. We are one away from 8,700. Let's go. The 0-2 from Loizaga. Outside, 2-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. We are up to 332 in the live chat right now. Let's go. Oh, it just dropped. The 1-2. And that one hit out the center. And it'll be caught. That'll end the inning, but the Mets tie it up. We go to the 9th. We'll see who comes in for the Mets on the mound. Let's come over and look at our numbers right now. Let's go. Where's the baseball scores? We are tied up at 3 here going to the 9th. The Cubs and Rays are going to the bottom of the 1st, no score. Reds and Marlins going bottom 1, no score. Padres Pirates, no score, going bottom 1. Brewers Red Sox, top of the 1st. Cardinals Nationals, top of the 1st. NBA's getting ready to tip off. The Flyers are getting ready to drop the puck tonight. Our guy District Nation went live. He's got the Nationals Cardinals tonight. Our guy Fitzy just went live. Brewers Red Sox. Sinbin, who's been in the chat most of the night, is getting ready to go live. My guess is I would bring in Williams here in a tie game, even though it's not a save situation. Yes, Vientos is done for the day. He was pinch hitter was brought in, so Vientos is out. Sherm Henry just followed. Nice. That's what put us at 86.99. Let's go. Young stays in the game at first, and it will be Williams back to the top of the lineup here. Marte will lead it off. Fouled off, 0-1 to count. Strider says, lots of sports tonight. Lots of sports tonight on. What? The 0-1. Fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. Hey, Snowman Multimedia is here. What is up, Snowman? Tie game in the 9th. Yes, sir. Oh and 2 the count. Down low, 1-2. Guys, make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. He does a great job of calling play-by-play as well over on his channel. Snowman, let us know what you got coming up on your channel. Drop your link in the chat. The 1-2. And that one hit out to right. And it'll drop in. Why was that not charged and caught? Well, that's what happens when you have an inexperienced right fielder. Oh, we dropped one. We're at 68.98. You don't win a prize if you're 8,700. That'll come at 10K. Foul tipped and held by the catcher, 0-1. And chopped foul at the plate again, 0-2. Both teams still have one challenge left. There's Snowman's link. He's got some Chicago White Sox baseball tomorrow. And some hoops coming up. The 0-2. Swung and a miss. He struck him out. One away. And that one fouled off, 0-1. Deal 1 to Perdomo. Williams deals. And that one crushed out to right field. Beatty's there. 2 away. Another one that sounded much better off the bat than it actually was. Didn't even make it to the warning track. Yep, that's what Keith just said too. He said this wind is blowing that ball back in. Oh, I forgot that. See? Look. Not paying attention. I forgot to update our numbers. The Mets are up to 52 runs on the season with that run last inning. There we go. All right, well, was there a pitch clock violation or not? Outside, 1-0. Jerry Irwin just subbed. Thank you, Jerry. That puts us at 86.99 again. The 1-0. And that one ripped foul, 1-1. It'll be, for the Mets in the bottom of the ninth, it'll be Benj, Alvarez, and Lindor. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Hey, 8,700. Let's go. Meh. And that one ripped. Base hit in the left field. Runners on first and second with 2 out. Two out, 2 on here. Williams trying to get the Mets to the bottom of the inning, tied at 3. In for a strike, 0-1. Let's go, everybody. 87.06. Let's go. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. If you are new here with the 320 people watching, I'm sure there are some new folks here. My name's John. I go live for every Mets game. Oh, and 2 to count from Williams. Runners on first and second. He looks at the runner at second. Now deals. Swung on a miss. We go bottom 9, tied at 3. Benj, Alvarez, and Lindor once again. Man, we have 332 people watching right now. We're up to 8709 on the subscriber count on YouTube. Ronnie, what do you think of everybody watching right now? They're what? Whoa. Hey, the new people might not like that. Okay, I'll leave it there. All right, here we go. Bottom 9, Mets with a chance to walk it off. Paula says, let's go, walk off. PA says, walk off hit incoming. Let's go up to 87-11 now. Let's go. Sean Jr., Jerry Irwin, both of you, thank you so much. Christopher says I'm looking at Bo to win this. What do we got? Benj, Alvarez, and Lindor. Actually, I'm going to say Lindor gets the walk-off hit. I also met a guy... Oh, inside 1-0. I also met a guy this weekend telling me to check you out. Well, welcome in. Slams, welcome in. 1-0 the count. Beginkel, the new pitcher here for Arizona. Benj fouls it off 1-1. Caps is back. Great job, Devin Williams. Confidence gets higher and higher after every appearance. So does mine. The 1-1. And Benj hits one out to right. Back towards the track. At the wall. Nice catch. What a catch. One away. It was not enough for a home run, but he caught it at the base of the wall on the track. He had to make a sliding catch. Very rarely I'll mix in some St. John's basketball, but very rarely. But yeah, that's it. Mets, Flyers, and Jets. Alvarez takes a strike. He challenges. It was called a strike. Keith thinks it was a strike. I don't think so. And it's outside 1-0. So the Mets still have one challenge left. And a ground ball to short. Perdomo fires it across, 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. Ooh, he stepped on him. That's why Alvarez went back to first. He apologized to the first baseman for stepping on his ankle/foot. Down low, 1-0. No, I am not an NBA fan. The 1-0 to Lindor. In for a strike, 1-1. Cap says Lindor walk-off or what? Yeah, what a catch, right, Caps? One and one the count. I don't know. Do you bring Lovelady in to pitch the 10th? Or do you let Williams go 2? I don't know if Williams can go 2. The 1-1. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. Who is that? Oh, that's Luke Weaver. Luke Weaver getting warmed up. Outside, 2-2. Lindor is 2 for 4 today. Let's see if he can pull one down the line here. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2 to Lindor. Oh, foul. Check swing foul. Charles says nail biting time. Once again, shout out to Charles. Shout out to Frank T. Shout out to Caps. Shout out to Bud, Miss Gina. Jonathan was here. Thank you all so much, all my mods. The 3-2 to Lindor. Swung on a miss. We go to the 10th. Third time in 4 home games that the Mets are going to extra innings. Let's go. All right, let's see what happens here in the 10th. For Arizona, Del Castillo will be the free runner, unless they put somebody in his spot. But my guess is Weaver's coming in. Bud says, hold him here. Frank says, please, no Pepto. I'm turning pink. Not my color. No. No, the challenges do not carry over, but each team has one to start the 10th inning. So if you had 0, they would give you one. So both teams have one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Mrs. Jane did call it. She said the Mets would win in extras, right? Schoolball is on the mound tonight for the Tigers. Okay. I guess we should check out our future starting pitcher, I guess. Fernandez will be the pinch run. So we do get a pinch runner here. Fernandez. All right, here we go. Outside 1-0. Arenado, the batter here. Runner on second. Nobody out. Got to hold this to a minimum of 1. Hopefully 0. Outside 2-0. Come on, Weaver. The 2-0. And that one popped up. Semien out the shallow center, waving his arms. He'll make the catch, 1 away. Did not advance the runner. Good call by Hernandez there. I don't know. I don't follow the American League. I couldn't even tell you what the Astros record is. All right, SNY still showing Williams in the game, but Williams is not in the game. It's Weaver. In for a strike, 0-1. No, the ghost runner should be a thing of the past. That's what it should be. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The Mrs. Jane called the Mets extra inning win. Gotcha. Tawa, the batter on deck. And that one popped up. Where is it? And Alvarez needs to be off this team. He didn't even go for the baseball. Well, once Alvarez didn't see it, Weaver should have called him off. He kept looking at him. The 1-2 should be 2 out. And that one roped into center field. It'll hang up for Robert, 2 away. Lovelady's not in the game, Leo. It's Luke Weaver. Tawa will be the batter here. He's 2 for 13 on the season. PA says the Mets got this win. Dread, sorry, can't keep up with the chat, everybody. In for a strike. Oh. I thought it was a strike. No challenge. 1-0. Can't tell if it was a strike from that angle. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. I don't know, because the Yankees didn't... they said because of the cold weather. But the Yankees are playing in the Bronx, and they didn't move the time. Down low, 3-0. And they moved tomorrow's game, too. Tomorrow was supposed to be 7 o'clock, and it's moved to 4 o'clock as well. The 3-0. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. 3-1. They said it was going to be cold. Come on. It's 40-something degrees there. I know it's windy, but come on. The 3-1. Swung on and foul tip. 3-2. It's cold up in Boston tonight. They didn't move the start time to their game. Weaver getting ready to set the throw to 3-2. Runner still on second here with 2 outs. Weaver steps off. What are the Yankees whining about? What are you talking about, Luminous? The 3-2. Weaver deals. Swung on and missed. We go bottom 10. Lindor will be the free runner. Bichette will lead it off. Once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Luminous says Yankees should quit complaining. What are the Yankees complaining about? The Flyers already up 2-0. 4 minutes in. Zegras with both. But here we go. Once again, on the YouTube side, when we are done, don't just up and leave, because I will redirect you over to True Mets Talk podcast for Mets postgame. Jacob says, let's go Flyers. Yeah, I forgot it was past 7 o'clock already, but already up 2-0. All right, here we go. Bottom 10. What did I do here? Barossa, man, they just re-showed that Barossa sliding catch on the warning track. Paul Sewald, the former Met, on the pitch. They're bringing Vargas in. Like, Bichette's not going to bunt. What are you doing? Swung on a miss, 0-1. Greta, what is up, Greta? Welcome back. 3-0 now, says Jacob. Let's go. And that one blooped foul, 0-2. Oh, I don't know. I just went to NHL.com. It still says 2-0. Yeah, but they didn't get fans there because they changed it to a day game. They didn't get fans there. There's hardly anybody there. The 0-2 to Bichette. And that one lined. Oh, nice diving stop by the second baseman. Out at first, but Lindor goes to third. Marte saved the game right there. So runner on third with only one out for Taylor. Will they walk the bases loaded now? Ronnie Mauricio will be the pinch hitter. Mauricio getting called up since Soto went on the IL. Frank says no special iced tea, but a Yingling will do. Mark says let's go Diamondbacks. All right, runner on third, only one out. If Lindor scores, the Mets win. We're up to 373 in the chat. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up. Nope, I still see that it's 2-0. The first pitch to Mauricio swung on a miss, 0-1. I would not have brought Mauricio up here. He is not patient. His first at-bat of the year. And that one fouled off quickly down 0-2. Another questionable Mendoza move. I went to the count to Mauricio. And that one pulled out to right field. And it's over Carroll's head. And the Mets win it. I was wrong. I have been wrong on 3 straight pinch hitters. The Mets win 4-3 with Mauricio getting the walk-off hit. 3 straight pinch hit situations I have been wrong. Oh, man, it is cold there. They are dumping Mauricio with water. What a win by the Mets. The Mets have won 4 straight games. Awesome stuff, everybody. 408 in the chat. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up for the Mets win. If you want to hang out for some more of these games, make sure you hit that free subscribe button. Great stuff, everybody. What a game. The Mets had an early 2-0 lead. Gave up 3 in the 5th. Got the run in the 8th. Win it in the 10th. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Awesome stuff. On the YouTube side, don't just up and leave. It'll ask you if you want to redirect over to True Mets Talk podcast for postgame. Tell them Pure Adrenaline Sports sent you over. And we will be back live tomorrow afternoon for Game 2 of this 3-game set. Thank you all once again so much. See you next time.